Hi, very good evening to all of our international leaders, educators, intellectuals. Very welcome on this international platform today. Now it is 28th July and 10 past 9 minutes. So, welcoming all of our greatest leaders on this platform. So, we are very happy to broadcast this program on live through different social media, and I have connected myself from Dhaka, Bangladesh, Monira Sultana Poppy. As you know, our global university, your favorite educational services organization, the Global University, has really very happy and feeling proud to organizing this program, and also we are associated with Manusher Kollane Protidin, and that's a media, that's newspaper, that's online news agency, and very popular in Bangladesh. So welcoming all of you. Here we have different countries, multinational countries, leaders and educators here with us on the topic of cultural exchanging program and how we can be empowered through education. Thanks all of you for joining us. Thanks a lot. So here we have great personalities. Miss Daphne Soares from Dubai. Welcoming, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm very well, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for joining. We'll be listening to you very shortly. Thanks for joining again and be connected. Here we have
Definitely.
Mr. Sarit Ghosh from India. He's very popular and very reputed and renowned lecturer, educator, and intellectual in his country, India. Welcoming you, Sarit Ghosh, on this international platform, the Global
Thank you
University
very
Program
much.
Cultural Exchange. How are you, sir?
Uh, I'm fine, ma'am. Today is my first day. খুব ভালো লাগছে এখানে এসে, and I'm very happy to see friends from all over the world. Some of them are known to me because we meet in other platforms also. And let me share something very personal. My forefathers were from Bangladesh actually, so I have a very sentimental attachment with this. আমার বাড়ি পাবনা জেলাতে ছিল. So now I'm in Lucknow, India, but my heart still beats for Bangladesh. খুব ভালো লাগছে. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks a lot. We'll be hearing from you shortly. Please stay tuned. So now here is the time to connect the co-founder of the Global University. She is none other than Ms. Vilma the Luz Barbosa. So connecting Brazil from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you, our co-founder, the Global University, Ms. Vilma from Brazil?
Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Hope you are all okay today. And I can't wait for our session today. Hope to learn with you a lot. Thank you. Thanks, Monira.
Thanks a lot. We'll be listening to you, Vilma. Please stay tuned. This is the time to connect India one more time. Let's welcome our dearest educator. She is very talented. She is none other than, I'm taking the name of Miss Pallwi Ranjan. Miss Pallwi Ranjan from India. How are you today?
I am fine, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I feel proud that I am a part of this mega show. And really, I missed yesterday's show. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to speak something on the cultural exchange. Thank you so much, ma'am.
It's a great pleasure. Stay tuned. I'll be connecting you very shortly. So, this time, I would like to hear another leader, the marvelous, the what should I say, how to address him. He needs no introduction at all. He is our leader, very close to our hearts, the gem of the Global University. He is, yes, Mr. Principal Abhimanyu Mishra from Bihar, India, JK International School, the greatest school that is enlightening India globally. Thanks, Abhimanyu Mishra, our dearest principal, our dearest educator leader. How are you today?
Fine, ma'am. And your lovely words made me so fine. And here weather has become so lovely that it is my sleeping time. Even then, your lovely words, lovely intellectuals, learned people, they have stolen my sleep, ma'am. Because means that your words made me energetic, enthusiastic, and made me ignited me to do something for this global university, global world. In Hindi, we say "ladha to adha." Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot. So
Ghosh,
it's a great pleasure
Ghosh
to
Sahab,
hearing from you.
namaste. We have
नमस्कार
already
सर,
met in
नमस्कार.
ITYM group.
Yes, sir, हम जानते हैं आपको. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we'll be hearing from all of our leaders very shortly. Now it is time to introduce, and she is a great popular name to all of us. She is a great personality from India. I'm taking the name Karishma Moni, Dr. Karishma Moni. She is leading her nation through her great work. She is very renowned and well-known personality. We have seen many times on international programs and on international platforms. She is the lady who used to be addressed as Lady Lion in India. So let's welcome Dr. Karishma Moni. How are you today?
Hi Monira, it's very very nice to see you after a long time on this platform, and greetings to each and everyone today. And I would like to share a good news. Tomorrow my new film is releasing, so it would be shared with you soon and on social media platforms. So it's just a humble request to each and every one of you to please watch my social awareness movie named Oxygen, and would be sharing with you all soon. And greetings to each and everyone. And thank you, Monira, for inviting me to this program.
Thanks a lot. We'll be connecting you very shortly. So this is the time to listen from our great known personality, also from India, Dr. Om Parkash. I think he has some network connection because I can see the buffering here. So whenever he is ready with his internet connection, I will be welcoming him. Dr. Om Prakash, is your network connection okay? Can you please listen to me, and can we please listen to you for just for few lines kindly? Dr. Om Prakash, are you here? I'm very sorry. I think there is some network issue. I think we all understand. So let's connect one by one and hear from the horse's mouth who leads their academy institutions and very sure that they are leading their nation for a great change to achieve victory together. So let's welcome Ms. Vilma, the co-founder of the Global University, the great educator. She has achieved a lot of success in her life, and she is leading her nation, Brazil, and she is very famous to all of us. So can I please welcome Vilma to hear from you that how you have started your this educational journey and how you are empowering others through education, and can we know about your country a bit please in brief in your own words? Vilma the Luz Barbosa, welcoming her, my dear sister, leader, educator from Brazil.
Thanks, dear. Well, here in Brazil, we are struggling with education since teach people. Some people believe that it's hard studying, that it's hard getting to into a university. They think that it's too hard being educated, but we have to empower people and to show them that just through education they are able to change their lives. Just through education they are able to have a different life. Even if the ones who don't have any money to go to university, we have to empower them and to teach them that they can go to school, they can go to courses, and they don't have to pay for that. There is this opportunity. But first of all, we have to empower teachers and to teach them that they are able to do anything they want. Because I've been working with some teachers, and I realized that most of them, they are not so confident about their work. Mainly English teachers. As an English teacher, I've been working with projects globally, and I realized that many teachers, they're not so confident. And then we have to show them that they are able to do that. Teachers have to be confident in order they inspire their students. Because if teachers don't believe in themselves, how can students believe first of all, teachers have to believe in themselves in order their students also believe in themselves. And then this is something that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help teachers because I've been learning lots of different online tools to work online, mainly online because of the pandemic. Then students are not going to school anymore, and students and teachers are so tired of that. And then I've been learning different tools, online tools, and I'm trying to teach other teachers in order they get empowered to do good work and to bring education to everyone, even if it's difficult on online sessions. And then this is the thing, we have to empower others, we have to show that I am not better than anyone, and no one is better than me. We are all a family, we are all teachers, and we have to help each other. We have to learn and to teach what we know, and then this way we'll have better education here in Brazil, there in Bangladesh, there in India, and we're going to have a better education all around the world if we work together. But we have to work together because alone no one can do anything. So if we work together, we'll get big things and we'll have a better education and a better world, since education is the only key, the only thing that we can do to change it. Okay, thank you, dear.
Vilma, I have a question for you. That
Yes.
I have heard that your global university has faced many barriers and still people are jealous. Lot of organizations, lot of well-known organizations, they are playing some role. We don't want to take their name, but how do you deal this difficult situation where when you are actually building up your empire, actually growing, at that time some people trying to destroy your own organization, institution, newly built. So how do you face and how do you manage this courage, Vilma?
Well, I think it's a good idea that we don't fight with anyone because we don't want to be better than anyone, and we are not. And we are not competing against each other. Our organization, it's not a real university, so we are not providing diplomas or courses, but we want to get people together to empower teachers. Our aim is to empower teachers, to empower women, and this is the thing. We are not competing with each other. I think we have to get together and we have to work together. It's not a competition. We are not competing with anyone around the world. We are just our goal is to help people and to get everyone together in order um, we we become empowered. I mean, that we empower other people, because there are lots of people, they don't believe in themselves, and it's our obligation to help them because they are able to do anything. They just have someone tell them that they are able to, and it makes a big difference. We have to empower teachers, we have to empower students, we have to show them that they can learn and they can walk alone. They don't need us all their life long. And then this is the thing, we're not competing, we are just working, and if we work all together we can make a big difference.
Thank you, Vilma. Thanks for joining. I know that you have appointment with hospital. You need to go, and I'm really very happy that you have managed yourself within this sort of situation. You have managed to come here and share your experience. Thanks a lot, Vilma, once again. And we
I
love
thank
you.
you.
We admire you.
I thank you so
Thanks.
much. I have some more time. Then I'm gonna be here for a little more. In half an hour, I have to bring my mom to the hospital, but I'm gonna be here for a little more. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Take
Vilma
care,
ji,
Vilma.
for
Thank
your
you.
excellent presentation. I was there with you in Dr. Sharma's show in the evening.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so
Thank you.
this time I wanted to listen from another personality. That is, you know him very well. Can I welcome our dearest learned educator, Mr. Sarit Ghosh? Can you please share your points that how we can empower our people through education, and can we have some knowledge about cultural diversity that is you have in India? Can you please share your experience, dearest educator from India?
Good evening and good morning to all, whoever you are, wherever you are in the world. And I am very thankful to ma'am for giving me an opportunity. And as sir said, we were there with each other in Dr. Gaurav Sharma's show maybe 2 3
Mhm.
hours back. But this is a
Yes,
unique
yes.
platform, I would like to dare say. And as ma'am said, the cultural diversity which we have in the world is something which we have to appreciate. And as there are so many Indians in the show, I would like to say our country, India itself, is multicultural. Uh, the given example is though we are from the same country, we all speak different languages, right? And incidentally, my mother tongue is the same as Monira ma'am's mother tongue. So this proves that we have very vast cultural, diversity in our country. And in this platform, what we can do is we can exchange our culture with each other. Like Brazil also has a very rich culture. Bangladesh has a very rich culture. I want that we should discuss and discover how we can help each other to know about each other's culture. Being a principal in a school in Lucknow, we do have an exchange program with students of Canada. So now it is going on through online. So my children can, meet students from Canada online, and they come to know a lot about Indian culture. And I come from the state of Uttar Pradesh, and Lucknow is the capital. And I'm sure you are very much aware about the culture of Lucknow, the cuisine of Lucknow. Lucknow is very famous for its food, yes, particularly the biryani and the kebab is very famous of Lucknow, and it is famous all over the world. So I would like that through such exchanges, through the university which ma'am is running, and she very correctly said, we are not competing with anyone. We are not good or we are not bad, and but we will use our platform to spread knowledge in this world. I have over 25 years of experience as a teacher, and I have been educated in Delhi University, where students from all over the world used to come and study. So that has helped in broadening my horizon. And I'm sure through various such meetings which we'll be conducting in this platform, we will be able to, disseminate the cultural extravaganza of India all over the world and learn about the culture of other countries. Thank you very
Right.
much.
Thanks a lot. We'll be listening to you very shortly again. Dr. Sarit Ghosh, thanks for your great statement. Excellent delivery. We'll be hearing from you. Can I connect Dr. Karishma Moni? Dr. Karishma Moni, how do you manage your busy schedule and you be connected with all over that you are connecting? I know very well that you are connecting whole world. How do you manage very easily, so smoothly, and you are also doing great. So today's very important question, Dr. Karishma Moni, that how do you like to empower your nation, our dearest people, through education? And I would like to know from you the cultural diversity, the differences. How do you see through your eyes and experience? Can you please share? Dr. Karishma Moni from India.
Yes. Hi, Monira. It's a wonderful question. And as long as we have such wonderful people in all over the world, it's always a learning process for us. You know, we always think of educating others. Okay. But for this, one thing has to be kept in mind. We have to start learning ourselves, because that quality is such a quality. Until and unless we don't learn, how we will educate others? That is the main basic thing of education. It always depends what you want to be with you. You want to be knowledgeable or you want to be a wise person? I want to be a wise person. So for becoming wise person, okay, first, many of us don't know what's the difference between being knowledgeable and being wise. Okay, knowledge is something you have this you have something, the knowledge of a particular or the idea of particular thing, and when you apply the idea of that particular thing into a practice, it becomes your wisdom. So for that wisdom, we have to educate ourselves. We have to be into a learning process, and we have to develop such knowledge in ourselves. Then only it is possible that we can, empower others with our education. Then only it is possible to apply that wisdom on others. So for that, keeping the learning process on and keeping learning for ourselves is very important thing. Okay, and next, about the culture and unity in diversity. See, there are lots of things in the world, lots of people in the world having great sense of idea, great sense of wisdom. So each and every people has so much of virtues and so much of vices that we can adopt their virtues and vices, and we can also grow ourselves, we can also update ourselves. So this is the thing, when you connect, you come to know so much about the other things, so much about the people, so much about their cultures, and your knowledge gets increased and developed. Okay, like, you have seen many people, start fighting because they are not very educated. They started fighting for the religions, they started fighting for the small issues and all, but they are not educated. To make them educated, they need to learn from each and everyone. People just try to teach, but they don't try to learn themselves. So that is the basic thing. First, we should try to learn ourselves, then only we can educate the entire world.
Wow, such a great. Can we all applaud to our dearest educators and leaders? Thanks a lot, Dr. Karishma Moni, our dearest educator Sarit, Ghosh, Vilma. We have heard from three already, and another rest of our leaders is still in pending basket. So, Dr. Om Parkash, is your connection fine? Can we please listen from you, Dr. Om Parkash?
Yes, yes. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. I warmly welcome all the dignitaries who have come here to joining this meeting. Education is the most recognized power in the world. We are here to empower the world through education. By 2022, we will unite this whole universe through educational programs. This is our great mission, that together we can achieve milestone and success. Our unity has led us already towards a great journey, and it is the global university. Through our multinational brand university, we will ensure progress, empowerment, leadership, and beyond. We believe international community has the great strength and knowledge to make great impact in the world. We are so powerful than ever before, because now we are all united on this same page. Let's have a great future. Thank you very much, all of you.
Wow,
Thank you.
such a great statement, Dr. Om Prakash. I want to thank you especially because I know you are doing great through your NGO, through your lot of humanitarian programs, and you are connected all over the world, and you are empowering women, children, and those who are in need. Dr. Om Prakash Parkash
Thank you
is
very much.
very renowned in his country, in India, and also in other countries as well. So this is the time.
Thank you
Can
very
I
much.
connect one brave lady that she has joined from Dubai all the way? So let's connect her. May I pronounce her name? Daphne Soares from Dubai. She is a living legend. She is empowering women so nicely in a great way. I salute ma'am and welcoming you on this international platform. Ma'am, can we please listen from you how this journey has begun and how you are handling, because this is not an easy task, and I have seen you were also in yesterday's program. You have delivered a great lecture yesterday, and you were with Queen, our greatest leader, Queen Nadia. Can we please listen from you and have some guidance, ma'am? Miss Daphne Soar from Dubai. She is Pakistani and she is a brave lady, bold lady, and great leader. Welcoming Miss Daphne Soars.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm happy to join you all. Originally, I'm from Pakistan, living in UAE. I'm the founder of Carousel Mums Business and Leadership Coaching. I really focus basically on women because in this part of the world, what happens, everyone has the thinking that the mother's place is only in the home, looking after the children and raising them up, cooking, cleaning, and doing everything. I like to bring to my audience the importance of education because education can help to train the mind, and success can be measured at different levels, but only you can achieve your right goals and where you want to be through education. Now, coming back to sharing about my personal journey, I've been born and raised in Pakistan. And when I came out here with my family, yes, we have been brought to the cultural things that the woman has to be at home and help. And I left my 9 to 5 job and looked after the kids. But with my determination, without neglecting the kids in the home, I found my contacts to continue studying online. And I went into counseling, psychotherapy, and hypnotherapy, where I finished my post diploma. And also, as side by side, I was doing my religious studies with the Dayton University, Ohio, and completed my master's certification there. And going on, and I'm an ongoing learner, and it blends very well with me. So I went on to going to coaching, and now I am a business and leadership coach. And I strongly believe we women can do it. I do not like when people ask a woman, are you a working mom or a stay home mom? Every woman is a working mom, and she is a mompreneur because she is looking after different areas in her business. But when she starts her other business where she gets money, because what happens that yes, the mom's job at home is a 24/7 job, but it's unpaid. No paid job is 24/7. And this thing must be removed that only men are never asked whether they are a stay-home dad and only women are asked. Why don't men contribute? And I think in this part of the world, it's very important that men play their role. Families are formed by men and women, the mother and the father, and you contribute to the child's growth. The child is mostly spending time with the mother, and fathers definitely want their children to be highly educated and doing very well in life. But what are you teaching your child? What is your child seeing? Only that you have to wash dishes, you have to cook, you have to make the beds. That's all the child is seeing. Mom is the true inspiration, and she can definitely do it and inspire her children because it's the thing, as it goes, saying goes, monkey see, monkey do. So what the children see, they are doing that, right? So they need a proper role model to really follow and see how things can be done. And it is possible. I tell you, a woman can be very, very successful. Right now, also, I look after my family, I look after everything. And by the grace of God, I would say that I have reached internationally. And this year, Yahoo Finance has declared me as a top female coach for 2021. Also, I'm a nominee holder for the Asian Awards as the outstanding female in leadership and mentoring. So I really want to lift those women up so that women must not give up hope. And I ask you, men, with all due respects, we do when we say that we make a place for women, we are not saying that we do not respect you guys. You always will be the head of the family, but remember, no human being survives without a heart. If you are the head of the family, your wife is the heart of the family. Remove your heart or remove your head. If you survive, show me that. I dare you all to prove that to me. You need your heart, so definitely respect your wives, give place to your wives. And also do remember, if you want your children to study highly and do well in life, your wife is somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's daughter. When a mother is allowed to live her passions, she brings out internal energy. She does things with love and much more energy. And that's what I am doing myself. I'm a role model for you, all women, that you can do it. I don't have any servants, drivers, anything. I do everything myself. And yes, I'm very passionate about my business. I'm also up at 3 a.m. to have meetings with US or in Canada and Australia. I'm at the classes and everything. You can do it. For I strongly believe the power is within you. Break free from what is holding you back. And this is an excuse if you cannot study because of children. If I could do it, so can you. If I could be a successful mother, you can also be a successful mother. If I can be a successful human being, so can you. Let's not bring cultures in the barrier. Culture is something beautiful. We add more color and flavor to the beauty of this world. So please come forward with your cultures, appreciate it. I also encourage women who are in conservative families in certain parts of this world. You can still be educated, you can still run a business with all your conservativeness. There is no restriction. Go ahead. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. What a powerful voice, bold voice. I am really feeling energized. So can I welcome one VIP? That is a power pack. We must share that he is a great and a strong leader. Can I welcome? Can I take the pride? Mr. Abhimanyu Mishra, the principal, the educator, the leader. How are you that you are feeling great perhaps to join us again? So can we please listen from you, Abhimanyu Mishra from India, JK International School.
Once again, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, please. We
Hi,
want to know
hello.
about your journey, that how you're handling your school, international school. You have a lot of students in your school and you are running with pride, with dignity. You are so a scholar person, I know personally. You are very famous in your community. Can you please share that what drives you, what motivates you, and how you have come in this position within a very short period? Being
Yes,
so
yes,
talented,
yes, ma'am.
can you please share your journey, cultural diversity, and how to empower through education? From Abhimanyu Mishra, the principal, JK International School, welcoming you.
Once again, heartiest thanks, Monira, ma'am. I used to be a teacher in Jharkhand, Ranchi. So I am born and brought up in Jharkhand, okay, nearby Bengal, nearby Kolkata. So we speak, uh, you know, that some different type of Bengali you say. So being a teacher in Ranchi, Jharkhand, Mr. Sinha told me to come in Bihar. He called me in his school, and at that time, Dhoni's career was, he was the captain, and he wanted to do something for DAVians. I belong to DAV, so he opened with the partnership of a school, that is JK International National School, with the collaboration with his principal, and he was searching a teacher who has experience and who is sporty by nature. So I gave interview, and three times I was taken interview in 3 to 4 months, and finally I got selected. And when I got appointment, that was the time of pandemic. So anyhow, I joined that school, and I am perhaps the mm, first principal in pandemic who has joined as a principal in pandemic. It was my great examination, and slowly and gradually I accepted the challenge, and I tried to overcome. I am very weak in say technical glitches. I was not understanding that what is Zoom app, Google Meet, because I am from literature background, so that it is very new for me. Yeah. So anyhow, those who faces difficulties, those who takes challenge, finally they are the winner. So I both understand. I understand the culture of Bihar and Jharkhand. So Ghosh have told that India has some typical or difficult culture. Yes, sir. It means that we have diversity, sir. Cultural diversity. I celebrate Eid, Deepavali. I celebrate Christmas. Everything. Something should be happen daily. So every day we are celebrating some festival. And Duffly, ma'am, I am totally agree with Duffly, ma'am, that I personally respect the women's section of the society. I respect. So that is why you see, ma'am, that if I help a woman, I never try to tell her that, madam or miss, I have helped you, because she must be respected. Because there goes a popular saying in our Hindu culture, yatra naryetu pujyante ramante tatra devta, where we worship ladies, female, their God lives. If they are treated badly, their demon lives. So that is why uh, in today's scenario, especially I will tell in my country that our sisters, our mothers are facing some difficulties due to bad section of the society. But I hate such type people, and I will not tell more about that our country. But I am highly impressed with actress Karishma madam. Karishma madam, my few students are working in TV serials. One is Ritu Sri and another is Steffi Patel. You see Chandrakanta, Chandra Nandini, and Moni Roy. She was the means the dresser of Moni Roy once. So when I joined Global University, I saw I got threatening from few person that why you are doing this, why you are doing that, why you are getting such type of certificates and medals from ma'am. She is not good. When I heard that she is not good, Vilma is not good, so this type of thing I do not want to hear against a lady. So she is not telling anything, she has no any problem. uh, if a female is doing such a excellent thing on global level, and this type of people are means that creating a deep sense of hatred for her. So that is why I was at that time determined that for my whole life, Vilma ma'am And Munira ma'am, I have not told you, but at this platform, I will not tell you lie that I have dedicated my life for Global University, ma'am. And when my school will reopen, I know that I will get not much time, but whenever you will call me, I will give you the time. My students will give you the time. My country will give you time. And where you will feel problem, your brother is there with you, ma'am. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot. It was great to hear from a dearest brother, a great leader, and very renowned educator in his country from India. So, Pallavi ma'am, can we please connect you? I can see the buffering though, and she has been disconnected once again. I'm very sorry, dearest, our
Uh,
guest. Yes,
Madam,
please.
Pallavi, I am telling something about Pallavi. Okay, whenever she joins civil start,
Yeah,
Pallavi
I
used
can see
used.
her.
Yes, Pallavi ma'am. Welcome, welcome. Please.
Pallavi, Ranjan, can you please put your microphone on and can you please share your cultural diversity points and how you want to empower our people, our nation through education? Pallavi Ranjan, if you can listen to me, please put on your microphone, ma'am. I think there is some electricity issue. I'm very sorry that she has
Yes, yes,
darkness. So I'm connecting again Abhimanyu Mishra sir for the information of
yes,
Pallavi
yes, yes,
Ranjan
yes.
from India.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, when I joined the school, I was looking for chemistry teacher, and at that time there was one principal. His name was Santosh Kumar, and I was academic. I joined as a academic director in that school. So manager told me that there is one teacher, sir, but she is MSc, she is BEd, and she seated also, but she is receptionist, sir. Well, why such type of talented teachers should be given the post of receptionist? Is it not the insult of teaching department? Is it not a slap on the face of education? So this was my first action. I have never I have seen her. So I gave few classes. So that was an excellent class. She was facing, you know, from the very beginning, she was facing difficulties because that principal wants that her mother should do some flattery because they both used to work in the same school. So why talented people should do flattery? Talented people should not do any type of flattery. So from that day, she worked and she has never looked behind. I know that she got lots of, means the challenges on her way. So from the teacher, within 1 year, I made her academic director of my school. And not only that, ma'am, she not only the champion teacher of chemistry, but she is masterpiece teacher of technical devices, ma'am. All videos, all technical glitches, only she solves. She is more greater than my computer teacher. Yes, Pallvi ma'am, if you are hearing me, please ma'am, whole world wants to
Pallavi
listen to you,
Ranjan,
ma'am.
can you please listen to our voice? Pallavi Ranjan? Pallavi Ranjan, can you
Hello.
listen? Yes,
I,
Pallavi
I,
Ranjan, we
am I
want to know
audible to you?
about, yeah,
Am
yeah,
I
yeah,
audible to
very
you,
much
ma'am?
audible.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Once
Yes.
again, good evening to all of you. Uh, I would like to express my gratitude to our pride, our honor, our mentor, respected, and especially thanks to Monira ma'am and our principal sir, come academic director of our school, and vice president of AIPA, Mr. Abhimanyu Mishra sir, who gave me a chance and a special opportunity to express my gratitude to all the versatile figure of the world. And I would like to extend my gratitude to all the esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence. I am Pallwi Ranjan, an international educator specialized in chemistry from India. It is the first time that in the history of my state that Monira ma'am, such a versatile, multi-talented public figure, take out some time from her busy schedule to schedule the schedule to grace the event. Monira ma'am and Abhimanyu sir, you are just an inspiration for me. And we are talking about the cultural diversity. As we know, India is a diverse country, and we have many diversities specialized, like in languages, in foods, in clothings, and so many. They are in living cultures also. But mostly, I would like to talk about the languages that we have 29 states here, 28 states in India, and all the states have much more language. Like we have officially 22 languages in India. Officially, it is, and moreover, 900 languages are spoken in India. Moreover, 900, which are well known to everyone. And if we come to our food, then it is the South Indian food, like the foods which are eaten in the south of my country. And if I talk about my state, that it is my state is famous for the litti chokha, and it's very delicious. So I would like to tell that this is the cultural diversity in this is the platform from which our students, the students of my school, in fact, India, see all the diversities in the world, like from Bangladesh, Brazil, from every part of the world. We should learn the diversity, that what culture, what food, and what clothing are there in whole world, not of only our country, because we must know of our country, but we should also know about the diversity that are in the other countries in the world. And that is the knowledge every student could learn. Every student should learn on this. So thank you so much, Monira ma'am, that you are doing so much hard work to grace the students with a free of knowledge, free of course knowledge, that everyone should learn, and everyone should know the diversities which are there in the world. From this platform, I also learned that what are the diversities uh, behind my, of course, other than my country also. So thank you so much, Monira ma'am and Abhimanyu sir, of course, for giving me a chance to say something about my country. And thank you so much.
Okay, it was great and lovely. Lovely to connect our international educator, Miss Pallavi Ranjan from India. She is really empowering our nation through education. And she is a great lady, marvelous, I should say, and salute her. So now it is the time to listen from our educators one more time, just to have advice, guidance on education. May we know about your initiatives for future leadership program, how you want to come forward to help others through educational programs, your leadership programs, and how you want to guide any special message to the world. May I connect Vilma, the Luz Barbosa from Brazil, the co-founder of the Global University. Can you please share any special initiatives, your future plans, how you want to guide, empower your nation, and final message to the world? Vilma.
Yes. First of all, I've been trying to find teachers here in Brazil, mainly English teachers. As Paul was saying about the language, English is the language to communicate and to get the word together. We are here. I can't understand Bangladesh language or the language that is spoken in India, but through English we can communicate. We are one word through English. Here in Brazil, English is not a second language. We speak just Portuguese around here. Students don't learn English at school to communicate. They have to go to private schools, but none of some of them don't have money. Most of them don't have money to learn English. So the idea is that we bring teachers. I want to bring teachers to work with me because I've been working with international projects, and my students are able to communicate with students from India, from all around the world. They are learning about other cultures. They are communicating with other people from other countries, and they see that they are able to communicate. And this is something that I want to do. I want to show other teachers here in Brazil how to do that, because there are just a few teachers from Brazil who works like that, and they don't know about that. And I want to bring it to them. And I want to make English here a second language. I want everyone to have the chance to study English, because even the ones who don't have any money for that, because I came from a poor family and my parents didn't have money to pay for an English course. And then someone gave me the opportunity to learn English. And today I have the opportunity to talk with people from all around the world. I can connect with anyone because of the English, because of the chance someone gave me. And this is the thing that I want to do. I want to give the others the chance someone gave me someday. And that person changed my life completely. And today I'm not there working in the tomato plantation anymore. I'm here with you. I'm talking with people from all around the world. And this is something that I want to do with people from my country and with kids from all around the world, because everyone deserves that, to communicate, to learn, and to believe that they are able to do anything they want. They just have to believe in themselves that they will be able to do anything. Thank you,
Wow.
dear.
Vilma, I have taken your live picture and shared into your group, and you cannot believe how beautiful you looked. So,
Thank you.
please check it out. So, this is the time to connect. May I connect Abhimanyu Mishra? What is your special plan to empower your nation through education, and any final message to the world, any initiative you have taken you want to share with our international educators, leaders, and intellectuals? This is your time, Abhimanyu Mishra from JK
Hi.
International School,
Yes,
India.
ma'am. Once again, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, parents, whenever parents send their kids or children in our school, they have great faith, they have great belief on us, on we teachers, on we educators. In India, students come to study in most of the means that private school. In such type of public school, in such type of private school, whom they feel that it is the great school, and if my ward is going in that school, my ward will become Mahendra Singh Dhoni, my ward will become Sachin Tendulkar, and so and so. So it is my request, it is my message to all teachers, to all principal of not only of my country, but of whole world, that you must be honest, you must be disciplined, you must understand your students like God. Then only you will change the world. If you think, if you become honest, because they are understanding you that my teacher, my principal is my God. So in the same way, you must understand the pain and suffering, feeling of our parents. You must understand that they are your own word, and you teach like that. Then one day we will make great people like Einstein, like Maradona, like Pele, like Sachin Tendulkar, like Vilma, like Monira madam, like our pride, our pleasure, Nadia madam. Am I wrong, Monira ma'am?
Not at
This
all.
is my this is my vision. This is my vision, ma'am. So from one day, my daughter, those who are coming in my school, they will lead the world. They will be the world leader. That's all, madam.
Wow, such a great voice from India. Our dearest principal educator leader, and he is a great man, of course, in heart and out. So, can I connect another leader? Mr. Sarit Ghosh from India. Can we know your special initiative, any mission, how you want to empower through education and guidance for your generation? Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Again, Monira, ma'am. As Vilma, ma'am said, we in India have advantage because we were at the British rule for such a long time that we Indians are the second largest speakers of English in the world, right? And that gives an edge to Indians all over the world. In the United States of America, Indians are the largest employed technocrats. And as you know, that in all the top multinationals of the world, we Indians are at the top. Whether it is Pepsi or any other IT company, Indians are doing very well because we have got an added advantage. As I was telling you the last time, we have so many languages, but Indians are brought together by mainly two languages. One is English, and the second one is Hindi, which is our national language. Though many people in India speak Bengali, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, most of Indians can speak Hindi and understand Hindi. English is not spoken well by many Indians, but they labor and they try to speak in English. But those who can speak English very well, they get an added advantage at an international level. So I want, as a teacher, to improve the education system of my country to an international level. When we can teach our children to speak international English, they will get an advantage and they will be very confident to speak at international level. And now coming from my friend from Dubai, yes, ma'am, we give a lot of respect to women. And as you know, in most of the schools, the teachers are ladies. So being the principal of a school, it is my duty to see that all ladies are given respect. Like in your country, Pakistan and India, we are aware of there are a lot of problems which women face in the society. But as educators, as a school head, it is our duty to make students aware that women have equal rights in the society. And let me remind my friends from India and all over the world that India had a women prime minister also, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, and she was one of the best leaders we had. So what I'm saying is, in India, women, as Mishra ji was telling, we worship women in India. So we give a lot of respect to women in India. I can understand that there are some problems in every country. And I am very happy that I could attend the seminar today. And I'm promising Monira ma'am and Barbosa ma'am, if there is any way I can be of any help to this great university, I'm always there for you. And I'm very happy to see friends from all over the country and my friends from India. And I'll be very happy to join again. Thank you and good night.
Thanks a lot. So can I connect Pallwi Ranjan? Are you listening to me? Pallwi Ranjan from India, are you listening, ma'am?
I think she has some problem, audio.
Yeah. Electricity and network issues. So let's move forward. I think there are some other who has joined. Francisca, Mexico. You need to unmute your microphone, Francisca from Mexico. Okay, so let her join. I think her microphone is off and also her camera. Pallwi Ranjan, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Pallwi Ranjan, I want to ask one question, that during your period of service, that you have delivered your service for a long period and you have faced many difficulties to be empowered by yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
So how you have managed, how you have overcome your difficulties? Can you please share that how was the barrier and how you have beautifully overcome it, conquered it, and be empowered by yourself? Pallavi Ranjan from India.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, from the starting of my career, as I am a teacher in chemistry, and I faced lots of barriers and difficulties, so many, in fact, mental distress also, mental stress, so many difficulties from my colleagues also, that actually this is a human nature, that if someone is going upper and upper, if you if she is, and there it is a woman power. If women are doing high and high than the men, then there is a jealousy over there, and that was the main barrier for me. That was the main, that everyone should wants to be on the top, and in fact everyone, that is the, but for me in the beginning it was just, and for me, that you I have to overcome my stress, that one I should destroy all the things that everyone said behind me, not on my face, behind the backside, that she is this much, she is that much. And I just overcome with that, with the help of Abhimanyu Mishra sir, that he is the one that who always empower me, that you can do it, you, I am there, you can do it, you can do everything. And now I am the academic in charge of my school, and all the students are there for me. I mostly I say that for the teacher, a student is everything. If you are there, if you do everything for your student, then you got all the uh, things that you want in your life. If you satisfied your students from your lectures, from your studies, everything, then you are a great educator and a specialized educator in every field. As my field is chemistry, so I do lots of experiment, and I would like to uh, overcome all the difficulties which my students face, and that was the beginning point for me. It was, and from the passage of the time, I just overcome by the help of my principal sir and many more colleagues that helped me from overwhelming the barriers. And moreover, that in the last program we discussed about the mental stress. uh, that was so much for me, mental stress. It from the beginning of my career, it was so much. Pro- so I was engaged in studying the students. I gave lectures and classes to my students, and I just overcome all the stress because I made happy to my students, and that was the best thing, that I overcome my stress and all the barriers. So for me, my students are the best one, and not other than my principal sir, who have faith on me that I can do anything. I have the capability, I have the power to manage the school academically. So that was the thing.
Thanks a lot.
Very.
And Pallavi Ranjan, may I please help you to understand? You have overcome in such a way, now the whole world is listening to you. Can you see this?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we should clap a big round of applause to both Principal Sir Abhimanyu
Uh,
Mishra, who has
Madam,
empowered
madam,
our,
madam, madam.
yes, yes.
If you give me permission, may I add here something, ma'am?
Please, please, floor is yours.
Here,
Take the chance.
here, ma'am. On this platform, there are two senior principals, ma'am. One is Daphne, ma'am, and one is Ghosh, sir. Okay, and I am.
And can I please let you know that there are two more, Argentina and Mexico too. Now you can see.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, 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 ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. So there are four senior principals, ma'am. Okay, and uh, when I joined, I was totally new. I was unaware of the fact of management. that how school runs, ma'am. Okay, even management has great faith on me. So when I saw Pallwi, her working style, okay, I wanted her for my school, for my children, because I don't believe in caste creed, ma'am, because I belong to Jharkhand, and in Bihar it exists, ma'am, in great means that sense, deeply caste is rooted. So when I was giving chance after chance to Pallvi because of her work. Okay, I do not belong to her village. She is not my relative. So, lady teachers, ma'am, here I will tell you that a lady is the enemy of lady in my country,
Oh my
ma'am.
goodness.
Karishma ji can understand this fact. Okay, but it was great challenge for me that how should I help Pallvi. Pallvi is very emotional girl, highly emotional girl. Whenever she hears anything, she began to weep. So in front of everyone, how should I tell her? I wanted to tell her, but in front of everyone, I do not means that I do not want to go publicly and tell her that Pallavi don't weep. So what will happen that I will be in danger. This is the truth. I will be in danger in Bihar. So people take this thing differently. Okay, that they will spread rumor after rumor. So Duffy ma'am, it was my challenge, and recently a very that bad incident happened with her. So when last day na, that mental stress. So when they queen madam told that Monira, your pen is my pen. So I text her that Pallavi, at that time your pen was my pen. When that pen was taken to another way, so that pen was my pen. So that was great session for her. So Pallavi, you cannot imagine when you used to weep, my heart used to weep. So uh, I want each and everyone, my teachers, even staff, children, I want everyone happy. But who will think about me? So you great teachers will think about me that I am also a human being, right? Am I wrong, Duffy ma'am, Ghosh sir? So here when she used to tell us means that how we manage a school, ma'am, in India. If someone is running a school, ma'am, it means that someone is running a country, ma'am, because you are facing intellectual people, MA B.Ed people. So
Right.
you're also MA BA, and your teachers are also MA B.Ed, so you cannot hurt your teacher. So Pallavi
Right.
ma'am, here on this platform, I am extremely happy that you are here. Karishma ji is hearing you. Okay, Karishma ji, please tell about my school in your movie, about Pallvi in your movie. Then I will understand that my work or global university is doing something. And
Abhimanyu sir, how many countries now on the same platform can you see? You have
yes,
Argentina, you have Mexico, you have Brazil, you have Dubai, you have Bangladesh, you have India with you. And you know how many nationalities we have in Global University, you know very well.
yes,
So,
ma'am.
what do you like to say? This is a great platform to explore, to innovate,
Yes, madam. Yes,
to
madam.
be empowered, isn't it?
Yes, madam. So
Abhimanyu sir,
Thanks a lot.
being a
Yeah.
senior, I would like to tell you, I'm really proud of you. मुझे
thank
बहुत
you,
नाज
sir.
है आपकी
Thank,
कि आप बहुत अच्छा
thank you,
काम
sir.
कर रहे हैं. और पल्लवी मैम, डरना नहीं है, मैं भी बिहार में था, so I can understand the problems of Bihar. You are very brave, Mr. Mishra, and you are doing a great
Thank you,
job.
sir.
And you
Thank
know,
you, sir.
principals have to face such problems in UP and
Such
Bihar.
problems.
I
Yes,
also
yes.
face like that. But you will be brave, and I'm sure with the support of all such people. And Pallavi ji, you are strong. Don't get nervous. And we are all with you. Any problem, we are also there, like an elder brother.
Can
Thank
we
you.
clap for Pallavi for just a while? Can we all please? Paula, Abhimanyu sir, I want
Yes,
your
yes,
clap.
sir. Yes, madam.
अभिमन्यु सर, ताली बजाइए.
हाँ भाई, एकदम ताली हम बजा रहे हैं तो.
एकदम डरिए नहीं.
Thanks a lot. Paula, this is your time. We want to know you have joined yesterday with our dearest queen, Queen Nadia. You have joined our, how many people have you remembered? How many people? Paula, can you please put on your microphone, my dear? Paula, your microphone is off.
Well, last year was amazing. It was the top of the amount of people that we could get in a meeting. Even I couldn't get, so I got very nervous because I couldn't get into the room. It was amazing. Well, I'm a teacher. You know, I'm an English teacher, and that's my vocation. So when I listen to someone like Queen Nadia talking about education in that way, I cannot. I feel so touched and so motivated because I feel in a way as a teacher that education is the solution for everything that we can think of. So yesterday I totally agree with Mishra's words because I think that we as teachers in the place that we are, opportunities of our students to have challenges, to be motivated, and to be ready to learn new things and to be ready for this world and the challenges that globalization brings to them. We have to teach them in a way to fit in this world that they are living. You see, that is completely different from the one that we started that when we were teenagers. So we have to be up to date. We have to share with other teachers. We have to support each other in order to give our students and our colleagues tools to become better students, to be professionals in the future, and to be better teachers for their students. So I think that being supporting and motivating leaders in education, it's the way to improve everything.
Okay, so can I know about your country a bit, dear Paula? Can you share your experience a bit about your country?
Well, this has to do in Argentina. Most of the people speaks Spanish, okay, and English, but not all the people speaks English. So I English is kind of a challenge for everybody. We know that this in this world of globalization, we are kind of far away from countries, English-speaking countries. So most of Latin American countries speak Spanish, and we don't need urgently to speak another language. English is like the international language. So for work in my area, especially, there are many wineries. So there are many wineries from other countries. That is to say, France and other countries speak English. Also with oil industry. So I am an English teacher, and I think that most of the people mostly know that education is the way of having a future, of having better opportunities, of studying here in Argentina and in another countries. And with technologies and social networks, these meetings are possible. So we are, I think that this is something that we have to thank to the pandemic times, because I don't know if I have ever thought of being in groups like this where I can meet such important people and knowledgeable people that can share and are generous to share their knowledge, their experience, their projects, their ideas, that they are willing to work together with other cultures to share cultures, customs. So for me, this is amazing. And this is also amazing for education in Argentina, because if we can see it as a positive thing, well, but also many positive ones. And in this case, for me personally, is trying to engage other teachers in Argentina to become part of this community, because I'm sure that with these type of communities, we'll all learn and we'll be able to improve education to show our students that we are ready, that there are opportunities, that you can reach whatever you want if you want to do it. So I think that if we work on leaders in education in my country, that's going to improve education. Sometimes as teachers, we feel that what else can I do? And sometimes we feel that we are going nowhere and say, okay, and you feel disappointed and say, okay, what can I do? But it's our vocation for teaching and educating that says, okay, I have to find a way. So you will start looking for opportunities. And I think that my idea in Argentina would be to make other teachers, to make our schools to be conscious of the importance of becoming part of communities where you can support each other, you can learn and to be up to date all the time to give our students the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Paula from Argentina. It's a great,
Thank you
great
very much.
experience.
Thank
Thanks,
you very
Paula.
much.
So, Paula, within very shortest of time, she has joined from Argentina. You cannot believe how fast she has joined and shared from Argentina. We love you, Paula. We love you a lot. We
Me too.
admire you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. It's a great pleasure to be here with all of you that are amazing people that I've learned every day. I'm learning from you many things. So thank you very much for your generosity and knowledge. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Paula, you can check your WhatsApp group where I have shared your pictures, live pictures.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot once again. So this is time. I will keep our dearest madam, the learned educator and leader in waiting list because I want to connect Dr. Karishma Moni now and leader will be joining after that because she is the great leader. So can I connect the voice of Dr. Karishma Moni from India? Karishma Moni, I want to know that during your journey, you have faced many difficulties, as we all know, and how you have overcome. We actually want to know for this reason, because this is the project of empowerment through education. That means life experience, as Daphne ma'am has already shared, as you have seen, Pallwi, Ranjan has shared, Abhimanyu sir has shared, and I am pretty sure that Sarit Ghosh sir has also faced some difficulties as well in his journey as a principal. So I would like to know about your experience. Can you please share with Argentina, with Dubai, with Bangladesh, India, and all of our international guests now, they are listening to you. Can you please briefly summarize your journey?
Yes, Monira, actually, when Pallavi was sharing her experience, we both were laughing because, there is no person in this world who hasn't faced in this journey. The education nowadays, the system is filled with full of politics and business. Okay, I think Mr. Abhimanyu would also agree this, Mr. Sarit Ghosh would also agree, and many of you would also agree. So education system and the senior level teachers and all, it has all become the business of politics and the business of earning money. Okay, and Pallavi, if you would listen to my story, you would also feel so much connected with us because I think she hasn't listened to Monira's story. Monira, has she listened to your story yet?
No,
Okay,
no.
so this is basically a platform to make a education story. But once you will listen to Monira's story and to my story, you will feel that you have faced nothing in life, dear. I am not comparing your pains with anyone because I know the feeling like how you much have faced or what would be your mental condition that time. Okay, but trust me, we had faced more and more, and especially in all of today's leader, Monira has faced a lot. Okay, we all are being doing the conference and we all are being discussing the same things from the day Monira and me are connected. from the day we are discussing that the lady is only the enemy of the lady. And now in the present scenario, we do not need to educate illiterate people. We need to educate the person who is already educated. Because the educated people are making most of the mistakes, most stupidity. When the India was in the lockdown condition and when the corona was spreading, there were so many of educated people who were not wearing the mask. Although the WHO, there were lots of scientific things and all, but there are so many of educated people who were not following the mask rules. Do you agree with me or not? Abhimanyu sir, Sarit sir, एडुकेटेड
Yes,
लोग
Yes,
ही
ma'am.
ऐसा करते हैं, अपना सेंस नहीं यूज करते हैं और वो मतलब सारी चीजें करते हैं. If you tell any educated people that this person is like this, they will believe. They will not use their education that she is complaining, she's telling all the scrap stuff about the particular person. I do not know that particular person, so how should I believe on her or him? Okay, but they just believe. So is this your education? Is this your education? Then shame on you. If you're calling yourself as an educator, shame on you. If you're calling yourself as an educator, if you want to believe the crap of the people doing crap things or telling crap about some peoples and you believe, then what's the use of your education? It really shows that you are knowledgeable, not a wise person. First thing. Okay.
Very
Now
nice.
I would express my journey. You know, Pallavi ma'am, I am BA Gold Medalist in English Literature, MA in English Literature, B.Ed person, PGDCA person. Okay, I have worked in St. Xavier's School, Atmiya School, all renowned schools of India, and I was a professor in the Polytechnic Engineering College. I used to take English subject in it. Now my journey is the senior level teachers, the senior level principals, they do not used to look at my talent, they used to look at my clothes. Okay. And they used to address me like Chunni Bai, Munni Bai, which are the names of the prostitutes and all. They used to address me like this because of my clothes. The clothes of the person decides the talent of a person. Imagine. Imagine what I would be facing at that time. Imagine the clothes of the person, मतलब मेरे कपड़े उनको, whether I used to wear a kurti or a salwar kurta, still they used to look at me in such a bad way, and they used to tell me that the childrens are commenting on you, they are calling you Munni Bai, they are calling you Chunni Bai, they are commenting on your clothes a lot. Although there was no children who was commenting on me, but the jealousy factor in seniorities, in senior level and all. How Karishma ma'am coming on the first day of the college is attracting many kids. How many kids are started loving her more than us. So how is it possible? So they started, putting allegations on me, blaming me, and telling rubbish things on my clothes and all, and telling rubbish things on such. So this is the, because what is our education system? You cannot be friend with a child. Nowadays a child is facing so much of pressure, because nowadays, see, you have seen there are cases of divorces being increased in India. So the child mental condition is so much under pressure that he is finding solace in each and everything. So it is the teacher's job also, to understand the psychology of the children and to relax him and to be friend with them and to motivate him to study or him or her to study. But here education system in India follow the rigid methods. The teacher should be well dressed in a sari or a suit, and she should tie her oily hairs and make a juda or choti type of thing, and she should come in the classroom and she should study. This is the thing. Like, if you have such a problem with the clothes of the teacher and you are not concerned about her teaching talent, then you should also keep salwar kurta and uniforms rather than keeping skirt as a uniform. Correct? So, see, I have been also facing this. Which, despite being such a talented teacher, such good with the education, they used to throw me out and they used to means tell me to resign from my job due to my clothes. So now you all tell me, is Pallavi I'm facing only, or I am facing only, or each and every one of us is facing. This is the system of our education, that they do not look at the talent. In foreign countries, why Indians are valued? Our global university is making to reach the heights because foreign people value our talents. Okay, this is the thing. Globally we are valued, but when it comes to a local understanding, no one values you. That's the main thing. So I don't think an illiterate person needs an education. I think the educators need more education, who thinks themselves that they are
Absolutely right.
educated, but they are really stupid if they think so, because your education is totally worthless when you believe on others, when you start commenting on others, when you do not look at your own faults and looking on others faults. So your education is totally meaningless. So you need to be more wise with your education system rather than teaching people to be educated. I feel so.
Thanks, Dr. Karishma Moni. I
Correct.
have shared your live picture on your WhatsApp. Please check that. So this is time to know about this, who agrees or who disagrees. Paula, do you agree with Dr. Karishma Moni, whatever she has shared, or do you like to add anything? Paula, professor, our learned, our educator, our leader, a great sister from Argentina, Professor Paula.
Okay, what about teachers? I agree up to a point. I think that it's true that teachers have to refresh our concepts and our way of teaching all the time. I think that in this time, in these pandemic times, I'm talking about the Argentinian experience. We were in a lockdown for a whole year, and if you ask teachers what the important how they could continue teaching throughout the year, taking into account that there are families that don't have 5 computers in their houses. They don't have the technological devices necessary for the classes. They sometimes they don't know how to handle these technological devices. So there were many problematic situations. And in this case, we as teachers have to remember that we are human beings and that the important thing was not only to give the content. We achieved the content in most of the situations. I'm speaking about my personal experience. In most of the situations, in others, the teachers couldn't achieve the contents that students should have learned in that year because of these situations, because students didn't have internet, because they didn't have technological devices. So what I agree with her is that teachers have to remember that we are human beings. So it's not that we are there just to give them contents. In my case, grammatical concepts, pronunciation, vocabulary, and tenses, but also to know our students. We have to know how they're feeling. Well, within the pandemic times, we were worried about their feelings. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? Are you okay? Can you handle that? So it's not only being the strict teacher that is just giving the contents without caring about the student, if the student is learning or not. I think that the time of students being silent in a class, it doesn't mean that they're learning. It doesn't mean that they're learning. That you are speaking and everybody's looking at you and they're not saying a word, it doesn't mean that they're learning. It, we're not sure about that. So we have to change the role of teachers. Teachers must be there to motivate students, to make group work, to make them participate, to make questions, to laugh in the class, to enjoy their learning, to have a meaningful learning. So sometimes we have to think of our role as teachers. We are not the lecturers in the classrooms anymore. We are now, our role is to guide our students. So I think that that's important to take into account, that we as teachers have to know our students. We have to have a good time while they're learning, because if their learning process is relaxed, you are having fun, and you are doing meaningful things. Maybe it was meaningful for me, the activity as a teacher, but not for them. They are a different generation. They have different likes. So we have to take into account our students' view and to teach what they have to learn from their eyes. So I agree on that. That teaching must be meaningful, truly meaningful. So in that way, our students are going to be involved in our classes. And we will have more students interested in learning, in asking, in participating, in being part of your class. So that would be my point of view.
Okay, thanks a lot. You must be amazed to see that how many love reactions and so many good comments are there on the page. I can see that. So I have shared all already, and you can see on your WhatsApp in time. So now we have shared our journey. We would like to know another brilliant, great lady's voice. How was her journey? How was her difficult moments? And the guidance part to the international community. Can I please connect Daphne Soares from Dubai? She's from basically Pakistan, but she has empowered and now empowering a lot of women. I should say, brilliant journey. Daphne Soares, can you please share your greatest moment and how we can add value to our people, to our nation, and I must say and address to all as international hero. Please, Daphne Soares, accept our welcome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, there is always ups and downs. I think wherever there are people together, there will always be some friction, right? And it's easy to say that yes, we women are victimized, but I think in today's world, even men are victimized. So no one is safe, and everyone is facing some issue or the other in one way or another. But I would say that strongly, I have seen having a role model. For me, my role model was my own mother. She was the lawyer of the Supreme Court in Sindh and in Balochistan. And I will tell you, although she was in an Islamic country where there is reserves on women working and going out and doing stuff like that, no one dared mess with my mother. She had that integrity and personality. Even in the prisons, if anyone heard her name, they would say it would be better to die than call Mrs. E.C. Pinto, because it was, she was so powerful. She kept her integrity and her personality, a woman of command. In Balochistan, she was the only woman from the Christian community to be a lawyer. Yet she's amongst tribals and everyone, she stood firm and strong. I would say yes, I've also had ups and downs, and don't think the ups and downs don't come within your country or within your community. I've had also a lot of oppositions. But I would tell you, as a counselor, strongly, and also as a leadership coach, there is something known as circles of control. Control what is within you. Don't try to control what is outside of you, what we normally do. Yes, that impacts you. But I will tell you, if you take control of your individual self, you can really be successful. I have had rejections. I have been humiliated. I've had people really not really liking me at times. Even now, I have people who are jealous of me. But I don't care about that. For me, my faith in my God and in myself is everything. And I stay focused. In coaching, we always will speak to you about your goal and your focus. And that is where I am. I keep my focus always before me. I know what legacy I wish to leave behind, and I move forward. Another problem that youth and everyone faces is our expectations of others. We expect a lot from people. Like all I've been hearing, you all, yes, I'm not that I'm opposing whatever you all have said, but again, we expect ourselves to be accepted the way we are doing a certain thing. We want to be loved. How are you trying to control somebody else with your expectations? We need to give up on that expectation, because that other person was not born in your own, maybe country, your society, your neighborhood, your family. They come with a different mindset. You do not know what that person has become due to what situations, whatever we are, right? It goes up with the family, the parents, then definitely the teachers, the environment. Many times, when a child doesn't turn out good, or the way a certain person is dressing. It will be, oh, the mother could not teach the child. Is the mother dead, or what is the problem? But do you realize that there are also peers who teach them? As a mother, I would say it's very easy. Everyone accuses mothers, but no mother will want the bad for her child. She will do her very, very best. But it comes together with your society, with your friends, and nowadays with social media. God bless our souls. So much the children are being fed with social media, and the main cause is that parents don't have time for children don't have time for parents. The same thing is happening in schools are just a job. What you all spoke, I fully agree. You need to connect with your students. You need to know them, you need to feel them, you need to hear them. And yes, I am a coach, but in my community I am a spiritual teacher out there. And I know when I was called in the capacity of a counselor to a student, I could not dare to say in the teaching capacity I was doing something. And when I was opposed and I was told by the teaching head that why are you doing this counseling? I said, first of all, I started it within the community. If I'm doing something wrong against the thing, please point it out right now. All I know, I'm doing the right thing. I'm not interfering with your ministry and I'm not interfering with your ministry. But when that child was brought from another area to me, that child was scared. And later on, I recognized that that child was one of the teachers, because I have a team of 13 teachers under me. I'm the coordinator for the grade 8 batch, which in our religion is, we have a confirmation batch. I'm the head for that. And this child was in one of the grades, and the child recognized me. He said, ma'am, you are our coordinator. I said, yes. And I said, whatever you share with me is confidential. Your adult can sit down a little distance away so that they see, because you're a minor. That's what we do in counseling. We make the adult to sit at a distance. And he shared with me. And I tell you, my heart broke. Literally, my heart broke and was torn apart to hear what that child wanted to say. But he could not say to his father or his mother. They would not listen. And when I even went to my own senior and I said, I want to tell you something, I've had an experience. I'm crying for this kid. You guys need to do something. This child needs help. But no one wanted to listen. But then, yes, separately, I took it in my hand and made sure, because for me, everyone is precious and I am not ready to lose even one soul that comes to me. No matter, I don't care. I'm not answerable to any of you out here or even anyone in my ministries. But yes, I'm answerable to the one above. One was entrusted into my care. What did I do with that child of God? Did I make him or her, or did I break him or her? And I am very firm about this. And if somebody does not like my way of approach, they can find their own paths. That's the way I work. Because I'm being very clear in whatever I have to say, because I know, as I said, people had a problem if I came late home at night back in my home country, or I went out. Even if whenever they see a girl and a boy together, they think it's a love story. Sorry, guys, it's not a love story. Not every man and woman together is a love story. Why is it always taken into romance? That's why when I was in coaching, I did want to do relationship coaching, but I had to change it. Why? Because everybody who came to me was like, I was like doing romance coaching. I was not. Relationship comes in everything, in teaching, in the home, in every environment, even in your workplace. Relationships are everything. You need to bond with human beings and real people and really be real with them. And I am doing my best in my capacity to connect the world. I am not limited. That's me. I welcome everybody of any race, caste, color, creed. That's your mess. You're a human being. I welcome you. And I would like to share with you that in August, from the 8th to the 11th, I'm having an international Strong Women's Summit. And there are over 36 coaches who are sharing their life journey, how you all shared right now, your brokenness, what's happened. But we want to tell you that we are strong women, that the challenges of life did not tear us down, but we stayed focused and we made success in our life. Another event that I'm having, because I do not exclude men, although my business is for Carousel moms, I mean mothers, but the family runs with the men also, right? So there's a beautiful, they can also join the Strong Women's event and learn from the women. Most welcome. All the links are being shared on my Facebook, Instagram, and everything. Also, we are having a mega symposium from the 1st of September till the 10th of October, 40 days. 40 world coaches are coming on different topics, whether it's marriage, it's relationships, it's education, it's teaching. And we are giving totally 41 certificates to people. We are doing this. It is possible. One person can change the world. Right now, if I speak for Pakistan, my land of origin, I will tell you there's one guy, Mr. Rehan Allawala. Hats off to this guy. He is giving opportunity for people to be educated and to be certified and to work. He has made available so many free online courses, and he's also invited youngsters to come into doing interviews on the internet and everything. And I think it's going amazing because girls and boys are stop doing their nonsense. When men have no work to do, they like to go and tease some girl and irritate. Why? Because all of us are like that, right? If I had nothing to do, I was getting bored, I was also playing with my mobile. We like to do something. That's human beings, right? So give the people, if this guy, Mr. Rehan, could do this in Pakistan and get even the village, they are now getting internet connections, they are being educated, they are earning, and he is making sure that every household has a meal on their table. If one man can do it, so can each one of you do it. Do not put blames on others. That's a successful leader. Takes the most blames, but takes less praises. Let the praises go to others. Each one of you individually are going to change the world because you can do it and you will do it. And I believe in y'all. And y'all are going to rock out. All the majority I've seen out here are Indians. And Mother Teresa has rocked this world completely. And again, she could do it. So could you. Over to you, Monira. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. So, time to wrap up. So, this is the final round, the last minute. Each one, please finish the final message within 30 seconds. So, this is the time. Abhimanyu Mishra, sir, from India, your final message to the world.
Yes, madam. My final message is that we all are human beings. So we must love each other, we must respect each other, and we must give priority, especially to our sisters, to our mother, to downtrodden people. That's all, ma'am.
Thanks a lot for joining us. So, can I know about the final message, Sarit Ghosh from India, the principal, the educator, the leader?
My message is that we are all one, whichever religion, whichever language, whichever country we belong to. In India, we have a saying Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that the whole world is one. And I'm very delighted to meet my friends who mostly are from India, but also from the other parts of the world. And I'm delighted to meet my friend from Argentina and Brazil, because they're very far from our country. And so it was a great pleasure to meet you all.
And Netherlands also. Netherlands also was there.
Whatever. Such exotic countries sitting in Lucknow, India. It's a great platform, ma'am. And thank you, ma'am, for giving me an opportunity. Good night.
Okay, thanks a lot. Karishma Moni, Dr. Karishma Moni from India, final message to the world.
Yes, Monira, I would just say that first of all, yeah, one thing I want to make all the people note. There are so many of educational benefits and policies by the government, but still many of us in the school level, college level, does not have the awareness of it. So I think we should work more and more on these such educational policies. I think educational has so much benefits. Like if you know the girl who is doing a PhD, there is a show the Abhiyan by government in which registering under that she can get rupees 5,000 from it. Okay, show the Abhiyan. So there are lots of schemes by the government and lots of benefits by the government provided to for the educational purpose. So we need to look after that too, and we have to research that too, and we need to spread awareness of those government policies too. Secondly, I would just say that look into yourself into a mirror and don't just upgrade the apps, upgrade your mentalities. If you are educated and not wise, then your education is of no worth. So be wise, be be, as you are knowledgeable, then also use your wisdom in a very good way, in a perfect way, and don't just upgrade the apps only into your mobile. Upgrade your mentalities too. There is lots of things, rather than finding the bad things in others. There are lots of virtues in each and every one of us. Adopt that and follow a good path. And thirdly, I believe I propose from your medium, if it is going to a high level, that there should be a educational system for the transgenders. We always have been getting a good education, touch wood, we are still educated, but there are lots of people like transgender or the neglected people in the society who also deserves education, because no doubt they are also human being like us. So there should be, we all can work for those transgender persons who are not getting education. We must educate them. And there was one of the transgender who was highly educated, and her English and speech was much more better than us. So there we can educate so much of transgender, so that rather than going to other home and earning their livelihood, they can start their own livelihood. So I think we can adopt such a education system to educate such neglected people of the society.
Thanks, Dr. Karishma Mori. Final message from Daphne Source from Dubai. Can I please connect you from Dhaka?
What is in the way is the way. Don't let anything or anyone stop you or take your sparkle away. Think big, dream big. Sky is the limit. Thank you.
Thanks, Paula. Professor Paula from Argentina, last message to the world.
Hello, I'm back. Well, my message could be we are far away but very close with the same objectives, so we are ready to work today to have a better future.
Okay, thanks a
Thank you
lot.
very much.
My greatest journey with you, international leaders, educators, and intellectuals. This has been an awesome journey. Seriously, believe me, trust me. I'm telling you from my heart that I have started from a scratch, from a very bad background, I should say, because I have been humiliated, I have been abused in my workplace, and I'm still in fight. But I do not care what has happened, because I'm looking forward to a beautiful and great journey, to a great future, so that we women should be treated as leaders, not as a normal women. To be a leader, we need to show a great path. You see, now we have how many countries with us? Can you see still now, after 2 hours also? Argentina, Dubai, Dhaka, Bangladesh, still 6 people on the same page. And Paula was not in this program. She was not invited, but she has joined suddenly. So this is our great honor, respect, love to all of you. Hats off to you, and please be connected. We have started educational journey, that is Global University, and you are all welcome there. Be educated, be empowered, and let's welcome our generation to be empowered, to be strong, so strongly that no one can ever dare to humiliate them, to abuse them the way we have been dealt with in our previous time. Thanks a lot. It was my great pleasure and honor to have you on this international platform. It has been broadcasted through different nationalities, and you can see your pictures also. I have shared your link, and there were so many love reactions, so many great messages for all of you. Abhimanyu Mishra sir, I'm so much grateful to you. And Charit Ghosh, you have a wide, big heart. And Daphne Source, we need more Daphne. And Karishma Moni, we must have 100 copies of Karishma Moni in 100 countries. And Professor Paula, you don't know how beautiful you are, both in and out. Thank you all. Love you all. Please consider me as your family member, and please be thankful to our media today, who has been so helpful who helped us a lot to broadcast this show, because this was their attempt to raise our voice, to convey our message to the world. Thanks to Manusher Kollane, Manusher Jonno Protidin, they are really conducting great. Manusher Kollane Protidin is so dedicated to serve our people, our nation and international community. Hats off to you. And still there is host behind of our show. His name is Shumon, and thanks a lot, Shumon Bhai, for helping us a lot, for broadcasting and for conveying our regards to all our international community. We love you a lot. Can we please have a big rounds of applause for all our international leaders, please? Thanks a lot. Karishma Moni, Sarit, Ghosh, Professor Paula, Abhimanyu, Mishra sir, Daphne Soares. We'll be connecting soon, very shortly in another session. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and take care. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Signing out from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Take care.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.